Over 60, can't sleep through the night. Drink this instead of water for instant deep sleep. Have you noticed that after 60, it's harder to make it through the night without waking up? You roll over, glance at the clock, and there it is again, 2 a.m., wide awake, wondering why your body just won't stay asleep. Many people think the culprit is age itself, or maybe stress. But in truth, it might come down to something as simple as what's in your glass before bed. You sip a little water, thinking you're helping yourself, flushing toxins, staying hydrated, doing the right thing. But plain water doesn't calm your nerves, doesn't steady your heartbeat, doesn't provide the building blocks of deep, restorative sleep. Worse, it often does the opposite. As we get older, our bladders become more sensitive, our hormones that help retain fluid begin to decline, and melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest, slowly drops year after year. That single glass of water you thought was harmless may be the very thing pulling you out of the sleep your body desperately needs. And here's the frustrating part. Once you're awake, it's not always easy to drift back. Minutes turn into hours, and the night you hoped would refresh you leaves you tired, heavy, and drained the next morning. But here's the good news. You don't have to stop drinking before bed. You just have to drink smarter. Because the right nighttime drink can work with your body, not against it. It can deliver magnesium to relax tense muscles, glycine to calm the brain, and plant compounds to quiet stress signals. Instead of forcing you awake, it gently guides you into the deep, natural rest your body remembers, but may have forgotten how to find. In this video, I'll share 5 bedtime drinks that can replace plain water. Each one is simple, soothing, and scientifically backed to help older adults sleep longer, wake less, and rise with energy restored. And the number 1 drink? It doesn't just help you sleep, it can rebuild muscles, strengthen joints, and leave your legs feeling lighter by morning. Stay with me until the end, because your journey to better sleep could begin tonight. We've been taught since childhood that water is life. It hydrates, cleanses, and keeps every organ running. But at night, after 60, plain water quietly turns into a thief of sleep. Here's why. As we age, our body's chemistry shifts. The hormone that helps us hold fluid through the night begins to fade. Melatonin, the signal that tells your brain, rest now, declines year after year. And your bladder, once patient, becomes sensitive to even the smallest sip. That harmless glass of water before bed. It fills your bladder just enough to send an urgent signal at 2 or 3 in the morning. And when that signal comes, it rips you out of deep sleep. You shuffle to the bathroom, heart rate rising, lights flicking on. By the time you lie back down, your mind is alert again. The night is broken, and sometimes it takes hours to drift back if you can at all. But the problem isn't water itself. It's the type of hydration you choose. Plain water cools your core, offers no calming nutrients, and rushes straight through your system. What your body truly craves at night are drinks that work with you, soothing nerves, warming the stomach, feeding the brain the compounds it needs to transition naturally into rest. Think of it this way. Plain water is like an empty knock at your door. It disturbs but offers nothing. The right drink, on the other hand, is a guest who brings comfort, warmth, and peace. So instead of skipping your evening drink altogether, the secret is to switch. Replace plain water with smarter options, and you may finally reclaim the deep, unbroken nights you've been missing. Number 1. Almond milk. When most people think of a sleep drink, they imagine cow's milk, warm, creamy, comforting. But after 60, when digestion grows more sensitive, that glass can leave you bloated or restless instead of relaxed. The gentler option, unsweetened almond milk, warmed just enough to feel like a soft embrace before bed. Almond milk holds 2 secrets to sleep: magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium calms your nervous system, quieting the overactive signals that keep your mind alert. Tryptophan, an amino acid, becomes serotonin, the mood stabilizer, and then transforms into melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time for deep rest. Together, they form a natural pathway into sleep without pills or chemicals. Science supports it. In a 2014 study published in the Journal of Research and Medical Sciences, adults who drank almond milk twice a day for 2 weeks slept an average of 22 minutes longer in deep sleep each night. They woke less often and reported sharper focus in the morning. But beyond the science, think of almond milk as a ritual. A warm cup, plain and unsweetened, sip slowly an hour before bed. Add a pinch of cinnamon, And suddenly, it's not just a drink, it's a signal to your body. The day is ending, the night is yours. Stated down row. Unlike sugar-laden drinks, it won't spike your blood sugar. Unlike cold water, it won't chill your stomach. Instead, it nourishes, steadies, and soothes, giving your body the quiet support it longs for at the end of the day. If you've never tried it, tonight could be the beginning. A simple glass of almond milk and perhaps your first step toward peaceful, unbroken sleep. Number 2. Chamomile tea. Sometimes the hardest part of sleep isn't the body, it's the mind. You turn off the lights, lie down, and instead of peace, your thoughts begin racing. Unfinished conversations, tomorrow's to-do list, worries that have no business visiting at midnight. This is where chamomile tea becomes more than just a warm drink. It's a gentle switch that tells your brain, enough for today. Chamomile carries a compound called apigenin, a natural flavonoid that binds to special receptors in your brain known as GABA receptors. These receptors act like brakes, slowing down the overactive signals that fuel anxiety and restlessness. When apigenin does its work, your heart steadies, your breath deepens, and your thoughts begin to quiet. It doesn't force drowsiness like a pill. It simply gives your nervous system permission to let go. Science has confirmed what ancient traditions knew. In a 2015 clinical study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, women over 65 who drank chamomile tea nightly fell asleep faster, woke up fewer times, and reported their sleep felt deeper, calmer, and more refreshing. But beyond the numbers, the ritual itself is powerful. Steeping a chamomile bag for 5 to 7 minutes, letting the steam rise, inhaling the floral scent. Holding a warm cup in your hands as if it were a lantern guiding you into rest. Even the act of sipping slowly can signal your body to slow down with you. For best results, enjoy it plain or add a slice of ginger or a drop of vanilla for warmth. Skip the sugar. Let the tea's natural gentleness do the work. If your mind often feels too loud at night, chamomile tea may be the quiet voice you've been waiting for. Number 3. Coconut water. At first, coconut water may not sound like a bedtime drink. It's often linked with beaches, hot afternoons, or post-workout refreshment. But lightly warmed and timed just right, it becomes something very different. A mineral-rich ally for deep, steady sleep. Here's why. Coconut water naturally carries potassium, magnesium, and a touch of sodium electrolytes that do more than quench thirst. They help balance the signals in your nervous system, calm overactive muscles, and relax the smooth tissues of your bladder. For older adults, this balance matters. Without it, nighttime cramps, restless legs, and frequent bathroom trips become far more common. Science backs it up. A 2017 study in the Journal of Sleep Disorders. Research found that seniors with low potassium levels woke nearly 30% more often during the night compared to those with healthier electrolyte balance. When minerals were restored, sleep stabilized in as little as a week, but the secret is in how you drink it. Cold coconut water shocks the stomach and can overstimulate your bladder. The key is warmth and moderation. Dilute fresh coconut water with a splash of warm water, about 100 to 120 milliliters, and sip it slowly after dinner, not right before bed. Adding a slice of ginger can give gentle heat and aid digestion. Think of it as resetting your body's inner circuitry before the night begins. Instead of nerve signals firing wildly and bladder muscles contracting at the wrong time, your system runs smooth, steady, and calm. For many, just 3 nights of this simple ritual can make the difference between broken rest and peaceful sleep. Coconut water may look like summer in a glass, but in the evening, it can quietly become your body's mineral lullaby. Number 3. Golden milk with black pepper. Sometimes it isn't your bladder or your nerves keeping you awake, it's stress. Even when you don't feel anxious, your body does. Cortisol, your main stress hormone, may still be running high at bedtime, keeping your brain alert and your heart rate elevated. And when cortisol refuses to quiet down, sleep simply won't come. Golden milk, a warm blend of turmeric, milk, and a pinch of black pepper, offers a natural way to lower those stress signals. The key lies in curcumin, turmeric's active compound. Curcumin helps regulate the HPA axis, the delicate communication line between your brain, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. When balanced, cortisol falls, GABA activity rises, and the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that loves to overthink finally rests. But curcumin doesn't act alone. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 8 times. Together, they create a calming synergy your body can actually use. Science supports this ritual. In a 2019 phytotherapy research study, adults who consumed curcumin nightly lowered cortisol levels by an average of 23% and improved both deep sleep and total sleep quality, as confirmed by EEG scans. Making it is simple. Stir half a teaspoon of pure turmeric powder with a pinch of black pepper into 150 milliliters of warm almond, oat, or walnut milk. Sip it slowly about an hour before bed. The taste is earthy, soothing, and comforting, like warmth traveling through your body, signaling every muscle it's safe to release. And the benefits don't end with sleep. Golden milk also reduces inflammation, eases stiff joints, and supports recovery overnight. For those whose mornings begin with soreness or fatigue, this golden cup may be the bridge between restless nights and truly restorative rest. Number 4. Gelatin or bone broth. Of all the drinks we've covered, this one may surprise you most. Gelatin or bone broth, often thought of as joint support or skin nourishment, can also be a powerful key to unlocking deep, dreamless sleep. The secret lies in glycine, an amino acid, found abundantly in gelatin and slow-simmered bone broth. Glycine works quietly but profoundly. It lowers your core body temperature, slows your heart rate, and increases slow-wave brain activity. The exact patterns your body needs for restorative, uninterrupted rest. Science has measured the effect. In a 2007 study published in Neuropsychopharmacology, just 3 grams of glycine before bed helped older adults fall asleep faster, wake up less, and feel clearer and more refreshed in the morning. Unlike pills that force drowsiness, glycine gently guides your body into sleep it already knows how to achieve. And while you rest, glycine does double duty. It stimulates collagen production, helping repair joints, muscles, and skin tissues that naturally weaken with age. Imagine your body rebuilding itself quietly in the background, scaffolding strength for the day ahead. Preparation is simple. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder into 120 milliliters of warm water, stirring until smooth. Sip slowly 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Or, if you prefer something heartier, choose a low-sodium bone broth, warmed gently until it feels like comfort in a cup. Picture it, the steam rising, the warmth in your hands, the calm spreading through your body. This isn't just a drink, it's a nightly restoration ritual. If you've tried other methods yet still wake up tired, gelatin or bone broth may be the missing piece. For many, it becomes the quiet ally that brings back the peace of a truly restful night. You might still wonder, if I drink anything at night, won't it wake me up? The answer is no, not if you do it the smart way. The secret isn't just what you drink, but how you drink it. First, think small. You don't need a big glass. About 100 to 150 milliliters a quarter cup is enough. 1 spoon of gelatin in warm water. Half a cup of almond milk. A small mug of chamomile tea. More doesn't equal better. Too much liquid will only fill your bladder and break the very sleep you're trying to protect. Second, think timing. Sip your drink about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Make it part of your wind-down routine. Enjoy it, brush your teeth, use the bathroom one last time. By the time you lie down, your body is calm, your bladder is empty, and your mind is ready. Third, choose wisely. Go for drinks that are low in volume but rich in nutrients: almond milk, golden milk, or gelatin. These don't just hydrate, they hold water inside muscle and nerve tissues instead of rushing straight to your bladder. Fourth, train your bladder. Go at the same time each night. Your body adapts. With routine, even a sensitive bladder can learn to wait until morning. Finally, sip slowly. 10 to 15 minutes. Breathe evenly as you drink. Imagine it as more than hydration. It's a ritual of slowing down, a signal to your nervous system that the day is closing. Drinking smart is not about filling your stomach. It's about preparing your body. A small, thoughtful choice tonight can mean a long, peaceful stretch of sleep until morning. So here we are. 5 simple drinks. 5 different paths to a better night's sleep after 60. Warm almond milk to soothe your nerves. Chamomile tea to quiet your thoughts. Lightly warmed coconut water to balance your minerals, golden milk to tame stress hormones, and gelatin or bone broth to rebuild your body while you rest. Each one is more than just a drink. It's a signal, a message to your body that says, it's safe, it's time, you can rest now. Remember, the key isn't drinking more, it's drinking smart. Small amounts, the right timing, the right nutrients. One glass can work with your body instead of against it, gently guiding you into the deep, uninterrupted sleep you've been missing. And the beauty is, you don't need to change everything at once. Start simple. Pick one drink this week, maybe almond milk tonight, or chamomile tomorrow, and notice how your body responds. For some, the difference is immediate. For others, it builds quietly, night by night, until suddenly mornings feel lighter, sharper, and more alive. If you've been waking up at 2 a.m. and lying there until sunrise, know this. It doesn't have to be that way. Your sleep isn't gone. It's waiting to be reclaimed with small, thoughtful choices you make each evening. So here's my challenge. Choose one drink tonight. Prepare it with care. Sip it slowly. And when you wake tomorrow, ask yourself, did you feel the difference? If you do, share your experience in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to finally sleep through the night. And if you found this video helpful, tap that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Every week, I'll be here with simple, science-backed ways to help you live stronger, sleep deeper, and age with energy. Tonight, your glass can hold the secret to peaceful sleep. Sip wisely, rest deeply.